So, I decided, you know what, since the Mortal Kombat movie got delayed, it was supposed to come out next month, but it got delayed till May. I decided, you know what, I want to do a ranking for the Mortal Kombat movies so far. As always, this is just my personal list. If you think a movie should be higher or lower on the list, that's totally fine. I got no problem with you. This is just my personal list. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get started with the ranking. We're going to go from my least favorite to favorite. And starting at the bottom, to the shock of no one, it's Mortal Kombat Annihilation, right? Like, we all kind of there's no one out there that likes Mortal Kombat Annihilation unironically, right? Like, there's no one out there. I mean, there's things you can find so ridiculously stupid that you can really enjoy about the movie, but like, as a whole, that movie is just kind of terrible. There's the word. There's the word I was looking for. Just absolutely god awful. So yeah, there's nothing really I can really add to it other than it would be insipidly stupid not to put anything else here other than that. So, second place, the Mortal Kombat remake film. Yeah, I know, it's I just didn't like it. I know there are fans out there who did enjoy this movie, but personally, I just did not care for this movie at all. It was a mess. I didn't like Cole Young as a character. There are things I like about it, like the opening scene with Hiroyuki Sanada as Scorpion. He's perfect. The actor playing Sub-Zero was really good. There are things I like about it, but like the whole thing of like being born into your power like an X-Man is really dumb. And also the story just kind of goes nowhere. And there are some cool kills, but like there's nothing really here that screams this is awesome. You know, it's not really a film that I really like to go back to. But I do have, I'm kind of, which is funny because I'm kind of optimistic about Mortal Kombat 2. After that first trailer, and also like having it more focused on Johnny Cage, looks pretty good. Anyway, so there you go. Moving on, we have Mortal Kombat Battle of the Realms, the first of the four animated films that are on this list. So Mortal Kombat Battle of the Realms, I think, is arguably the weakest of the Mortal Kombat animated films. I think the Mortal Kombat Legends movies are arguably some of the best of these films, but Battle of the Realms is quite literally the weakest. But there is things you can like about it. I just think it tries to do too much and too soon. Like, it really tries so hard to fit everything, and I do stress everything, into one film, and it just doesn't work. Like, it just does not, for the life of me, fit. At no point in this film am I like, man, this feels well thought out and put together. It feels like it should have been a two-part movie. It really, because it tries to do the entire tournament, fill up Scorpion's storyline, do some other things. Wasn't great. Because it's funny because, like, for the most part, these movies are pretty well paced for the most part. Like, they like the other three films are very well paced. So there you go. Next up, Mortal Kombat Legends Cage Match. Cage Match is a fun movie. I think it's okay. It's the prequel film to the MK Legends franchise, and focuses on Johnny Cage. And there actually is a lot of fun jokes in here. This does deal with a lot of characters from MK1, because it was trying to add promotion to MK1. I think there's some great action. The story's just okay. Like, that's the thing, is that it feels like it's trying really hard to be Big Trouble in Little Chinatown, right? Like, we could all agree it's trying, like, really hard to be Big Trouble in Little Chinatown. That's what I got the feeling the whole time watching this movie was, they're just doing Big Trouble in Little Chinatown. And I don't hate that. That's a favorite movie of mine. But yeah, I just couldn't help but think that during the whole time watching the film. I was just kind of sitting there like, I feel like Ed Boon and everyone here are John Carpenter fans. But yeah, the movie, I think it has some really solid fights. I think it has some good action and some good comedy because we are dealing with Johnny Cage here. Anyway, moving on now to our next film, and that is Mortal Kombat, the original 1990 movie. Or should I say, Mortal Kombat! I can't do it right. But yeah, this movie was for the longest time, peak video game movie, which wasn't saying a lot, but it was good. For a PG-13 Mortal Kombat film, action's really good. The characters are all fun. The CGI is not great, and there are some things about this movie that are just like they're really dumb. Like the whole thing with like Shang Tsung turning into Liu's brother right in front of us, like Raiden sent me to help you. I'm like, dude, you just saw him turn into Raiden. I mean, you just saw Shang Tsung turn into your brother. How is that? Never mind. But I think there's I think that movie really does capture more than Annihilation, the soul of Mortal Kombat. That's what I think really gets it for me, is that this movie really does feel like a proper MK movie. Anyway, so the last two were really hard. And no, I don't have MK Legacy on here because that was a web series. It doesn't really count. I'm counting like proper in-studio movies. So for me, I think number two is, and you would be okay if either one of these were your number one, but number two for me is Mortal Kombat Snowblind. Old Man Sub-Zero. This was a great after story of Battle for the Realms. It had it had some solid character stuff with Kenshi, a twist I was not expecting with Kano as the main villain. Like, you think it's going one way, and then it's like, oh, nope, it went this way. Holy crap. I was not expecting that twist. I also really like how Sub-Zero is utilized, how Kenshi is our main character. And I also like the Scorpion design. I really love I'm surprised McFarlane Toys hasn't come out with a Scorpion design like that. So yeah. Anyway, so by process of elimination, my favorite Mortal Kombat movie is Mortal Kombat Legends: Scorpion's Revenge, the first Mortal Kombat animated film. And boy, does it knock it out of the park. This is what I don't know why it's so hard for Mortal Kombat to be like, we want more Scorpion. Have a movie focused on Scorpion, and by God, we get it. I love the action in here is great. This movie is probably the most violent of them, but that's what you expect with Scorpion. Just going Doomslayer on everyone. And it also balances very well. I'm actually shocked of how well it balances being a story for the first game. I really like how it balances that and Scorpion's story, which is weird because the pacing for Battle of the Realms is so off, and that was the direct sequel to this. But Scorpion's Revenge is arguably for me, I think is the perfect example of how you do a Mortal Kombat movie. Focus on arguably one of the best characters, focus on one character, and have the other titular ones in a two-way story. I don't know why it's so hard to do that, but we'll see how that goes with MK2. So there you go, guys. That's my personal ranking of the Mortal Kombat movies. Like I said before, if you guys think a movie should be higher or lower on the list, that's totally fine. I'm always excited to hear what your rankings are. So let me know in the comments below. What are your personal rankings of the Mortal Kombat films? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time, the Multiverse.